Okay, so I'm going to try to get some oxidation out of the boat here. So I'm going to start with some wet sanding. So we're going to go from 400, looks like to 1,000, directly to 1,000, and then to 1,500. And then I'm going to use my buffing pad, fine cut cleaner, and then here mirror glaze. I don't know if the fine cut cleaner is going to do much more than the 1,500 grit sandpaper would, but I'm going to try it. So here it looks pretty uniform. The fading, can't really see it here because of the sun. Let me just go along this other side, maybe you can see it. Here you can see some definite oxidation. Here the oxidation is a lot harsher on this side. Given that it's pretty uniformed over on the other side, we're going to use that side to test and see how well it comes out. Maybe we'll do both sides. It's probably going to take me some time to do this. So that's just wiping it down with this cloth really quickly to get the dust and dirt off of it. And come in here a little bit closer. Try to get a little bit better. There we go. That looks a little bit better. So I taped off up here. That's where we're going to start, is that tape mark. Alright, this was the first pass all the way through with the sandpaper, the 400 something. Wipe it off and see what it looks like here. So I'm going to tape off that piece and then do a comparison of the next higher grit from there and see how it looks. Alright, just finished with the 1,000 grit. I'm going to maybe wipe this down and spray it down too. See how it looks. I don't really see any noticeable difference between the 400 grit and the 1,000 grit, but 1,500 grit next. So this is actually really arduous and quite a pain in the butt to do this. I'm going to show you the process in which I am using, and I'm just starting to notice. You can only notice the difference between this and this from kind of far away. When I'm up on my porch, you can see it. But so anyway, here's what I'll do. I've got lines that I want to go to. I've marked here with just some sandpaper, the sand block. All right, so spray down, spray this down, and then I alternate my hands. So first I go right hand, all the way down straight, and I switch to left hand because it gets kind of hard. And sometimes if it's a long stroke, I do some shorter passes. All right, then we go circular motion. I'm using soapy water here too. I like to just spray this off too. So it's right-handed circular motion. It's getting hotter out here, so it's drying quicker. All right, so now we're going to go left. Circular motion. All right, and then I just clean it up one more with some straight across. That's the process. That's 1,500 grit. Now I'm going to do the rest of the boat now. All right, my phone's about to die, but I just finished up with my last run on the sandpaper. 1,500 grit is I think what we ended up hitting it with finally. And you can start to see the shine is, so this is untreated. This is 400 grit, 1,000 grit, and 1,500 grit. You can see there's a little bit better shine down there on that 15. So I'm excited, it's starting to look a little bit better. So this whole part of this boat has already been hit with everything, all three. I'm going to come back and now buff it with my wool cloth. All right, this isn't doing it justice. I wasn't really happy with the finish that I got after. So I used the wool pad with my cutting compound. This stuff, let me see. So I used the wool pad with this fine cut cleaner. Use the wool pad here on this section, and then finished it all the way out here. And then I went and used the foam pad with the show car glaze. Problem is that it just seemed to dry too quickly. So it dried up and didn't really get, where I wanted it. And it just didn't look super clean and glossy. So I went back, cleaned my foam pad off, and then went again over it with this fine cut cleaner, the mirror glaze. But now I think we're getting where we want. Let's get close here. You can see some imperfections. Yeah, look at that. That's a good mirror finish. Looks so much better than before. I wish I would have got some better close-ups. I mean, it's looking okay. There's some imperfections here and there, and then so this is what it looks like before. See, there's no real reflection. Can't see anything. Here's the 300 grit or 400 grit. You can start seeing my reflection there. That's 400 grit. Boom. That's a pretty big difference. This was 1,000 grit. Here's 1,500 grit. There we go. There's the polish. That was with the wool pad. And then here, yeah, you can see definitely a change. Wool pad, and then this is with the foam pad. Now I'm going to come back. I'm going to do one more section with the show car glaze. I think what I'm going to do is come through with my final pass of the show car glaze number 7, and then rub it on by hand in smaller areas.
You can see me.
I know, you can see yourself.
You can see my legs.
I know, that's right. So that's the difference maker. I don't know that you can tell really well right here. The sun's just out too much, but when you get close, there's my reflection of my hands as the sun comes out. A little less visible, much less visible. Where's the progression to shininess down there? God, that looks good from here. From this to that. Sweet. Man, that looks good.